Welcome to Tehachapod, the City of Tehachapi's podcast, where we share conversations with local leaders, business owners, and community members. Don't miss an episode. Be sure to follow and subscribe to learn something new and discover ways to get involved in our community.
Hi everyone and welcome back to Tehachapod. I'm Rachel and I'll be your host this morning. I have some beautiful guests this morning from TVRPD. Ladies, would you like to introduce yourselves?
Yeah. Hi, I'm Sierra Torres. I'm our TVRPD Summer Adventure Camp Director.
And I'm Sarai Diaz, the Community Event Supervisor at Parks and Rec.
Sweet. Glad to have you guys. I've been seeing a lot of you guys on social media lately, and as someone with 2 young kiddos, I try to stay tuned in all things Parks and Rec to keep us busy all throughout the summer. So what do you guys have going on?
Yeah, so we have been doing a lot of social media, like a lot of fun kind of skits. We have a new mascot.
Yes,
our big chicken.
Okay, so it's a new mascot. It's a chicken, and
You'll see him
there's
at
no
Farmers
name
Market
yet.
today.
Yeah, you'll see him at Farmers Market.
Cute.
And we have his name as Sunny. So
for right now,
yeah,
TBD.
yes.
Okay.
Who's Sunny?
Okay.
We need to find the birth certificate.
So-
Then we'll know.
Okay.
Yeah, so we have been just having a lot of fun with our staff and kind of like preparing for summer camp on social media. And so for this summer, we start Adventure Camp on June 15th, and it goes all the way until August 7th.
What are the age groups like?
So we have campers all the way from ages 3 to 17. We have 3 different camps. We have our TOTS camp, which is located over at our ABAC gym, and they're kind of separated so that they can stay in one facility for the entire camp day. And then we have our base camp, which is ages 5 through 12, and that's over at Central Park. And those campers get to be at Central Park, then they walk over to the gym, they walk over to the pool, so they're kind of roaming a bit throughout the summer. And then we have our junior camp counselors who also, that's a program that we have campers that want to come out of camp and be a counselor, but they're obviously part of camp, so they're still kind of supervised and in the camp. And then we have our teen camp, which we started last year, and that's a 2-day-a-week camp, and that's ages 13 through 17. And it actually is only a 6-week camp, so it starts in July.
Okay, so this junior camp counselor, do the kids who do this, do they move on to being a counselor in the teen camp?
So
No?
our junior camp counselors, usually they'll come out of adventure camp, go into junior camp counselor, and then they'll apply to be a counselor.
Oh,
Yeah.
okay.
So they get a lot of experience throughout just being in camp and being a junior camp counselor. We've had quite a few. Actually, we have some on our staff right now that have gone from the entire, like, starting as little tiny tykes all the way through and then are now working in adventure camp. And it's just so fun to watch them grow.
That would be. Oh,
Yeah.
That's cute.
Yeah.
So I see that you guys have a lot of different weeks here. You have Set Sail to Summer Island, Palm Tide Resort. For the different themes that you guys have going on every single week, what do you have planned? Because it looks like a lot.
Yeah, so this summer is our first ever like full summer theme. So I always theme the weeks, but I wanted to give the entire camp like a full theme. So this summer we're going to Summer Island. So it's just a made up island that our adventure camp is going to be roaming around throughout the summer. For our first week, we're going to be setting sail. So we're going to be on a cruise ship. That's the theme for that
Fun.
week.
Okay.
Yeah, so it's going to be like all things cruise ship and getting on and passports, some STEM projects. So we're going to be implementing STEM each week for the summer. Then we're going to be in week 2, we're going to go to a resort. So it's going to be like a resort vibe. So like all of the fun things that you would see at a resort. And it's Palm Tide, like tide pool themed, because that week we are going to have a field trip to the gym, but we're actually bringing the traveling tide pools from Temecula all the way in to set up actual real tide pool tanks in our gym. So they're going to be able to like touch the animals and see like
Oh, okay.
actual sea animals in Tehachapi, which is just awesome. And so that is actually sponsored by Saracosa. We're so thankful for that
Aw.
sponsorship to be able to bring this brand new experience to the campers this year. And then we have week 3, which is 4th of July week, and that's always themed just red, white, and blue. It's just a staple. You know, we can't go away from that. It's just a really fun week, and they're gonna do a hat bar where they're gonna create their own red, white, and blue hats to like kind of wear throughout the weekend. They're going to see Minions. They're going to go see Minions that week. And then we have Action Adventures, which is just like action sports, like bikes and scooters and anything like action that you can think of that we're going to put into that week. And there's another movie that week. We're going to go see Moana, which is so fun. Yeah, so we're partnering with Hitching Post to see 3 movies this summer, which is really cool.
Okay.
Yeah.
It's a big summer.
Yeah.
For movies.
Yes, we have 3 really fun ones. And the first week we're going to be seeing Toy Story, which I know is going to be huge. Yeah.
I'm so excited for that.
Yeah.
As an adult. I mean, because that was like our movie.
Right?
Yeah.
It came out in what, like the 90s?
I think so.
Early
Every time I see
90s.
the little army men, I just automatically think of Toy Story.
Yeah.
I think I'm going to cry. It's going to be so good.
It's gonna be good.
Yeah, it's going to be a good one. Then we jump into, we have Harry Potter week. It's always just like a big week.
It is
Like,
a big week.
Yeah, we have probably the most registrations that week, and we have parents like looking out for that week. So like the signups we definitely cap out during that week, and it's really cool to see just it transform throughout the summers, and like we save everything, so we just keep building and creating the experience and making it really epic.
I love that you guys have this because it doesn't fit with the summer theme.
Yeah.
But that is every year I call in and I try to get my girls in that because I think the first year it was completely full, so I didn't get them in
Oh dang!
on time. But last year I did, and they both still have their wands,
Aw.
and it was like their favorite week. My oldest, she made like a little mandrake pot that I still have up on my shelf with I think it was like Play-Doh. I don't know. I love it. It's so cute. I love this. I love
Yay.
that week. When I dropped her off, Bellatrix was there. There was a girl dressed up as Bellatrix.
Yeah.
And she loved that. She was so excited. But yeah, so I'm glad you guys kept that one.
Yeah, we were actually like torn between keeping it or bringing in a new movie and like changing. But we have literally a whole cabinet designated to Harry Potter week, and like
That's good.
we spend a lot of time transforming the classrooms and.
Aw.
I think last year it was about 2 to 3 hours to put up like the flying wands or the floating wands.
Candles,
That looked
right? The hanging candles.
or the hanging
Kinda like
candles.
the-
Sorry,
the
yeah.
Yeah.
It's because
Yeah.
I was so excited when we grabbed the wand and it like lights up. Like it's so
Oh.
magical feeling in there. We like turned off the lights and she did the transition. It looks so cool. We have a video on social. It was so fun doing
I love that. Do you guys start the week off with a sorting hat?
Yes.
Oh, you
so
do?
yeah,
Yes.
they start
Okay.
off with we have the talking sorting hat, and they get sorted into their houses, but we don't separate them by that just because it's the age groups and stuff. But they do get to like represent that throughout the week and kind of have some experiences with some of the older campers who are also in the same house, and they do all of their little crafts that they're in that house. They'll be making, a Gryffindor scarf or however it's gonna go,
Aw.
and
That's so fun.
Yeah, so it's really fun, and it's fun that it's week 5. Usually it's week 2, so we have a lot more time to prepare and get staff to help us really set up that week. And then for week 6, we have our Raging Waters theme. That's just our water week, which is really a fun week. We just do water activities all week and water games, slip and slides. We obviously go to the pool, and then we end at the water park, which is like our big one field trip that we're actually leaving town for this summer. We're only doing one that's leaving town just because I'm trying to keep it like bringing the experiences to camp so we don't have to travel too much on those days. So that's always a really fun one. And then week 7 is Paint the Island, which is our Color Wars week, and that is just the week that all the weeks are my favorite. I don't know. So and I just like always just go big and bigger and bigger. So that week is they're like competing for their color group. They're all separated in their own colors, and they're competing in like Olympic type games. And we end with a big color run with color powder and color dance, and so it's just a really, really fun week.
So you start the summer off with a color?
Mm-hmm. That's
Okay.
how we separate the groups. So they're like in a specific color group, and so we'll be like blue group, red group. It's just more of like management side, but also kids side. They know like their blue bucket, their blue wagon. It's just very, so it's like visual, and you can see it, and then you can also hear it and know like. And then it's either for the campers, they'll have like their blue name tags, and it's just a great way to like keep track of everything.
And their kids, so
Yeah.
yeah. Let's see. And then Summerfest farewell.
Yes, Summerfest farewell is one we're still working on. We always have like the farewell week of all of the favorites go into that week. Like we do friendship bracelets, we bring back all the favorite games from the summer. They do goodbye cards, they're signing, little like autograph books, and it's just like a week. It's just a week of like ending summer, but like celebrating it. And then so we're building the summer festival, and we're gonna have our teens kind of help with that, like bring them in to plan some things, run some of the booths, and then we're hopefully we're looking at getting into a band to come play for the kids, or a DJ or something like that to put into the gym, and bounce houses and games. And so it's just going to be like a little kid festival, but just kind of going out with a bang.
That sounds so fun. It
Yeah.
reminds me of like the last day of school that we would always have, and like we would wear white shirts.
Yes.
And have everyone sign them.
Yeah.
All over. I think I still have all
That's
mine
like the
from
staple
Yeah.
of last day of school.
Yeah.
is signing those shirts.
Yeah, they usually do that with their camp shirts. So they'll wear
Do
their
they?
camp shirts, and then they'll all have their friends kind of sign it for the summer. So
For the skate park days, the action adventures, is that something where you need to bring your own scooter, bring your own bike? How does that work?
yeah, so each week we have on Wednesdays, they will be able to bring their scooter or their bike, and they get to go to the skate park every single Wednesday for each week. So,
Okay.
So they also go action adventure week. We're gonna have everyone kind of go, but for the regular weeks, we just make it an option. So their parents sign them up in the morning, like my child's going to the skate park, and they get a little stamp on their hand, and the whole group goes, and it's all ages. So not the tots. The tots will go on their own separate time. The 3 through 5 year olds, they go at a different time, and then our 5 and 12 year olds will go after them, and they just get a little chance to kind of be in the skate park by themselves. We close it for only adventure camp.
Oh, good.
Yeah.
Okay.
So, and it's been growing. Like, we had a tiny handful of kids from the beginning of last summer, and towards the end of summer, we had to, had more staff, and so it was, up to 30 campers that wanted to, go and bring their skates, their scooters, or their bikes, and it's just fun to see them all out there.
Are each of these week, is it like a dress-up days?
Yes, so we do have a dress-up day each week, and we have a whole flyer for those. So it's literally the whole entire camp dresses up, and we get the staff involved and just make it like a really fun day for everyone to dress up. Usually it goes with the theme of the movie that we're having or the theme of the week. So I know this one we have cowboys versus Buzz Lightyear or something. So they're kind of dressing up as you can either do one or the other for the movie theme. Or we have the Harry Potter one. Obviously everyone dresses up Harry Potter. And then Color Wars, you dress up in your color. So all the parents will get the flyer before the summer starts, and then they'll be able to either put it on their fridge or whatever and see what days their kids want to dress up. And then we also remind the campers, hey, tomorrow, don't forget to dress up as a wizard or however. So, yeah.
What is something that you guys are looking forward to most adventure camp this summer?
So I am most looking forward to, this is a hard question. I love Color Wars. It's my favorite week. I just love whole camp buy-in of competing and just fun, and everyone's kind of together most of the week. And I love ending with the color powder party, and that's literally my favorite. Something really cool that I'm super excited for this summer is we're implementing an hour each week. It's called the Power to Choose, and it's going to give campers an opportunity to choose what they want to do for that hour during camp on one of the days. And whether it's going to be, you can go do theater/dance or a sports, or go do craft or sensory. We're going to have different stations, and each camper is going to be able to pick which station they want to be at, and just kind of give them a little bit of choice of what they want to do. So I'm really excited to see how that goes. This last year, it was actually brought on by the campers. Past 2 years, the campers have really put on a huge play on their own to show the entire camp. And so last year they did a really epic little skit, and they made costumes and stage props and had lines and
it went
insane. They went
did
crazy.
VIP tickets, and just this whole thing. When we gave them this little bit of time to work on it, they really just ran with it. So we're kind of just listening to them and implementing that each week, so they can to see what they want to do and build, and how that goes till the end of the summer. So yeah.
For the different stations, do they stay there the whole hour, or do they get to move around?
Yeah, they'll stay there
whatever
the
they
whole
want?
hour, just so we can make sure to keep track and keep them. Yeah.
So they're
and
not
then they
running back
can
and
try
forth.
something else next week, and we don't want them to lose track of anything. So we'll make sure that they're just in their one station, and that's where they're there for that hour. And if they don't like it, they can try a different one the week after. So, yeah.
That's fun.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Give them something, a chance to explore new things.
for sure.
So that's good.
Yeah.
What are you most excited about?
That's tough because it's so much fun. Whenever I get a chance to go into camp, everything that they're doing, whether they're running around in the playground or even Harry Potter week when they're, waving their wands or dressing up or anything like that. It's just so fun all around. But I do love the Harry Potter week. That's really, really fun. But also Raging Waters. I mean, people absolutely love to, go to the pool and do all that stuff. So they have like the slip and slides, and the tots have their own like big blow up pool kind of deal. So just having like the fun water day, again, that's like another staple of me and my childhood is the big water week we always looked forward to.
Yeah.
And then ice cream at the end kind of deal. I don't know if we're doing ice cream again, but it's just that for me like really solidifies summer is when you have all those water days. It's just like the best feeling.
Yeah. When you said that you guys were going on a field trip to a water park, which age group is going?
So that is our ages from 5 to all the way up to teen camp. So the teens come with us for that week, and then the tot they'll have their own special event. So whether it's we bring in big water slides from Little Entertainment, or we have some other big blow up things. I think she was thinking about doing a foam party. She plans a big event for them over there.
Okay.
And so they get to have fun. And then the teens do come with us on all of our field trips starting in July. So yeah.
Fun. Oh yeah, because they're getting a later start, right?
Yeah,
Yes.
so teen camp starts June 29th and it goes through August 7th, and it's only Wednesdays and Fridays, just so that we don't take, I know, teens don't want to probably be there all summer, spend their whole summer, but just 2 days a week, and they can come and hang out and have fun. So they have like barbecues, and they hang out on their hammocks, and they have their own pool day. So they have their own pool day separated actually from the base
The
camp.
littles. Okay.
Yeah.
That's fun. They can have like their teenager time.
Yes. Yep. And it's literally only teen camp,
Yeah,
right?
it's only for teen, like no open rec, no nothing. It's reserved for the teens so that they can have their own fun.
What ages are the teens?
They are all the way, they can go from 13 to 17.
Okay.
And they follow all the same themes as us. They have a little bit more leniency, so they can kind of go walk around more. Last year they went to Kelsey's, had some ice cream. They went to House of Wax, and they had like music bingo and had a really fun time over there. They went to Salvation Army, played laser tag. They're at our camp, but they also get to go have like a little bit more freedom and get to go do a lot more like planned fun activities.
That sounds a lot better than just sitting at home.
For
Yes.
sure.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I feel like I would want to do that if I was a teenager, because if you're just staying at home while your parents are at work, what are you going to be doing?
Nothing. Nothing. Yeah. Seeing again the videos from teen camp, the laser tag stuff, like you have to go to Bakersfield for that, but they had like equipment out there. So that's like a really unique thing that the teens get to experience firsthand. And they set up like cardboard boxes and wood pallets to really set
cool.
up their own range. And they were just out running around everywhere. It was super fun.
That sounds fun.
So yeah, I mean, they go all out to make it super fun for all ages. So even like teen camp, they just were, all right, when's the next thing? Like, what are we going to do? Just so upgoing.
Okay, is there anything else that you guys want to share that you're excited for?
Yeah, so this summer, actually, we're doing something really cool. We are going to have bottle badges, and so those are going to be stickers that the campers are going to get each week to fill their fun summer water bottles. So each week that they come, they'll get whatever theme they're there for. So if they're there for Harry Potter, they'll get a fun sticker that's Camp Harry Potter themed. It'll say Harry Potter Week, and they'll be able to stick it on their bottle.
That's fun. So it's kind of like the national parks that people put on their
Yes.
water bottles.
Yeah.
That's
But
cool.
all adventure camp to set sail.
Oh,
Yeah.
I like that.
They'll get some for Golden Lunchbox, so that's when they win lunchtime cleanup. They'll get Hula Hoop Master for winning hula hoop battles. We have like rock, paper, scissors battles, so they'll get bottle badges for that. And so it's just going to be a really fun way for them to have their summer water bottles kind of filled up with summer adventure camp and just kind of wear their summer weeks on their bottles. And we have our adventure camp actual like sticker. So
Like
yeah.
a t-shirt. Okay.
Yeah, so you'll be able to see, like, they'll be able to be like, oh, you go to a summer camp too, or however, you'll see the bottles around town, and that's kind of like the goal with those, and we're really excited to start just kind of having that new trend, and I think just every year just build off of it, make new stickers, and that's just going to be a fun thing to build.
I love that idea.
Yeah.
I don't know what it is about people and their stickers and their water bottles.
Yeah.
People love stickers. We've
They
been giving
do.
them out. We have some for farmers market. We did it for the single parents night. We did it last year. They are obsessed with stickers. So it's really cool that they can like not lose it and put it on the water bottle and carry it everywhere.
Yeah, and they have to have water bottles that summer. So like that's just one of the things they have to bring. So it is just going to be I think it's going to create a lot of excitement for the campers this summer. And we have them for, I have a tot camp one, a teen camp one, base camp, and then we're going to have one for each week. And
So it's all the different camps.
Yeah.
So even my girls will be able to
Yep.
participate in this and get
Yes.
their, okay.
Yeah,
Because
and
they
then-
have like 5 water bottles each. So it's like cute little wallas
Yeah.
that just has like their name,
Yeah.
Oh, okay. Well,
their
now they
names
can
on it.
deck it out.
Yeah.
Yeah. Or
Oh my
yeah,
gosh,
just
yeah.
a summer camp one.
And it'll be cool to like do a bottle each summer and just kind of see like all the changes. It'll be super fun.
Yeah.
Like this year was
My
set
kids'
sail.
bottles get wrecked though, so they'll probably
Yeah, they're-
be done by the end of summer, but at least they'll look
Just
cute.
the preservation.
Yeah.
This is what happened this summer.
This
Yeah.
is what I won. This is what I was good at.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I don't know. That's really cool. I like that.
Yeah.
And we're still
Okay.
creating. So Kelsey, our TOTS director for TOTS, she'll probably create a couple more for just the TOTS specific, and then same with Amber for teen camp.
Okay.
Just some things that they do over at TOTS that we don't do. Like they do, they have their little racetrack out there, and they have just a whole different little area that's kind of like their own little oasis. They have like their craft and their sensory time and their skate park time, so they'll just get their own little badges over there too. To just,
That's so cute.
Yeah.
It'll be
Aw.
fun.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh my gosh.
Yeah.
Okay. Okay, so I have one last question. How does everyone sign up? What are the prices?
Yeah, so there's different prices for each age group. There's in district and out of district. So if you're within district, it's within like the city of Tehachapi limits or in Golden Hills. If you kind of live like in the outskirts of the areas, definitely want to like check in with us to make sure that you are in district. Because some parts of like Meadowbrook you can be part of. The only ones that we don't, just because they have their own special district, is Stallion Springs and Bear Valley. So definitely I would recommend calling us to verify that. But to verify, you either email us or come in to show us proof of residency, and then we'll give you that in-district discount, which is 25% off. So it's always nice to save a little bit
Yes.
for that. So for the ages 3 to 5 and beyond, actually, there's day prices and weekly prices. I'm just going to stick with the in-district prices. For the day, it's $30, and for the week, it's $115. So it's a really nice value, especially because you're getting your stickers, having fun with your friends, going out on trips, doing so much. And then we go up to base camp, which is ages 5 to 12. The in-district price for day is $28 with some cents, and the weekly is $109. Only base camp offers extended hours. So if you do work early, because I know the prison does start like at 6 a.m., or if you get off late from work, there are extended hours offered from 6 a.m. to 9 a.m., and it's $5 per day per extended. You can also do 3 to 6 p.m. for $7 per day. So you're looking at roughly like $12 per day if you wanted to do extended. And you guys do a whole bunch of fun stuff. They're not just sitting around kind of deal.
Yeah.
Yeah, they still have activities. It's just more of like a 1 to 2 group situation instead of like 7 groups. And they're still, they get a little bit more leisure time. So they have the power to choose. But they get to do a craft, or they could play the games, or they could play in our leisure lounge, or there's some out at the playground. So it's just a little bit less structured because we know that they've been going all day.
Yeah.
We don't want to do it. But we definitely still keep it fun. So they're not just sitting around bored.
Yeah.
Yeah, and then there's junior camp counselor, like Sierra said. It's like a chance to kind of still have fun, but kind of learn the camp counselor way. And those are ages 13 and 14. And for the day, it's $20. And for the week, it's $57. And then we go off to teen camp, ages 3 to 17 for Wednesday and Friday. Weekly in district is $53.25.
That's good.
And for the entire summer, it's $318. So it's a really sweet deal because you get to go out and explore everything and like just go out and have fun with all of your friends instead of, just trying to text them all day.
Yeah. And that's a really good deal too.
For sure.
Yeah, they do a lot of fun stuff in that. And mostly, they have a lot of snacks over there in teen camp. They got it good.
Oh, yeah. We were setting up camp and like Sierra brought out the box of snacks and just like we all rated it.
And that's literally what teen camp is. Like, most of their supplies is like snacks, drinks, all the things, and the hammocks and the hangouts.
That sounds so fun.
Yeah.
It's
Sign
super
me up.
chill.
Yeah.
Yeah. So if you want to register your kiddos for that, you can register 3 different ways at TVRPD.org, calling us at 661-822-3228, or visiting our office behind West Park at 490 West D Street.
Okay, I need to sign up. I hope nothing is full yet. Yeah, come on over. I think I will today. Okay, well, thank you guys for coming. This was all very informational. I am super excited about it, and I'm sure all the other parents and kids in Tehachapi are too. So, Thank you all for listening. If you have any questions or comments, you can email us at media@tehachapiecityhall.com. Thank you guys for listening, and we'll see you next time on Tehachapi.
You've been listening to Tehachapod. If you have a question, a thought, or a suggestion, email media@tehachapiecityhall.com. We'll catch you again soon, right here on Tehachapod.